talk about my second friend. My second friend, she is a mother and she recently married her boyfriend, and we're going to leave it at that. But I met her about 8 years ago and we worked together. We work in the same field, which is marketing and sales. And I'm telling you that because later it's going to come up. And we met at work and we just hit it off. You know, you just meet someone, you have so much in common, you click, and till this day, 8 years later, we have been like strong friends. And she has been working on a new project, and she brought me in on the project about 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. And everything's going well. I'm truly appreciative for the project because it's made a huge difference in my life. You know, having that extra income. She gives me, excellent work to do. She gives me an excellent schedule. Like everything she does, is good for me. So truly appreciate it. And how Modafinil came into our relationship. So my friend, she has a lot of personal issues. She doesn't really have work issues or issues that arise from work. Is the personal issues that bleed into everything else. And so what I've noticed about her throughout the years is that she doesn't gossip. She thinks she's helping people. She thinks, if she's involved in your personal matters, she can relate to you, her experience or someone else's experience, and that's a solution for your problem. And I'm like, no, because not everyone mentally, emotionally, financially is in on the same level. So one person's solution is not another person's solution. But, that she believes she's helping. And as her friend, I allow her to believe that. But what happens is that not only does she get involved in a lot of people's life, she gives out a lot of information about herself. And I've never really been that type of person. I'll speak to my friends and family about issues that I'm having, and I truly expect for the information, personal information that I share with them to stop there. And that's not always the case with her. So I've been working on this project with her for about 3 or 4 months, and she truly hired someone that was just awful, another lady. And I said, hey, this woman is not good. If you don't want to fire her because we're all friends, you need to reduce her role because it's going to have an impact on the contract. And obviously, I don't want her to lose the contract because if she loses the contract, I'm off the contract and I don't want to be off the contract. So I need her to focus. And so I started telling her, about some of the things that I heard about this woman doing or, and how it could be improved. And she became very offended that I would even say it. But Modafinil, like, I'm focused. Like, I'm not making shit up. I'm not trying to down people. But the truth about it is A, B, and C needs to be fixed. Period. Not trying to tell you how to run your contract, but your personal relationship with her is going to have us all uncontracted pretty much. And she needs a reduced role. She was super offended. So she, she's my friend. She goes on talking about, other problems that do not arise from work. They arise from other people. And for about an hour or so, she's just talking. And she's talking about all these problems that are coming from other people when we're supposed to really be reviewing work and work-related issues. But all the work-related issues are coming from people's personal problems. And finally, I was just like, I can't handle it anymore. I was like, you know what? For the past 7 or 8 months, I have been consistent on Modafinil. And she jumps in. Oh, I know about Modafinil. It's super addictive. It's an addictive drug, and I didn't know you were on drugs. I'm like, hey, it's not addictive. One, the only thing you'll probably get addicted to are the results that you will receive, and that's why you'll continue taking it. So she doesn't listen to me because I've said something mean about someone she's liked. I told her to fire someone. I'm like, hey, look, we don't need to talk about all these personal problems. So really, I'm just not buying into the conversation, the type of conversation we've been having for the past 8 years. I'm not buying into it anymore. You need to cut out other people's problems because that's 80% of your problems. And so she wouldn't listen to me about Modafinil. It's an addictive drug. She didn't know I was on drugs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we went online and we looked it up. I had to show her on every website, it says very low to low as far as addiction. Modafinil is not addictive. I stopped taking Modafinil when I was getting the massive headaches and I could not handle it. And then I stopped for a period of time because I was like, I can't deal with the headaches. And then later I went back and I started again and I actually saw the results once I figured out the right dosage for me. So she's like, okay, so it's low addictive. Nobody's addicted to it. I was thinking about the wrong drug. It's the wrong drug. I don't see what that has to do with anything. I was like, it helps you with your focus. I said, you're not focusing on what actually needs to get done. And this one person, it was really just one person, is going to get us all thrown off the project. One person will have all of our incomes taken away because that's how bad that other person was. So I'm trying to talk to her about it. So finally, oh my God, I had to pull out the big guns. I had to pull out the big guns on her. We work in marketing and sales. So she knows exactly who Dave Spray is because now he sells his bulletproof coffee in Whole Foods. So she knows exactly who it is. So I had to name drop on her ass. I'm like, look, Dave Spray uses it. He recommends it. He's used it for years. And if you watch any of his YouTube videos, he'll tell you about how it changed his life. Just like I'm telling you how it changed my life in these past 7 months. But you don't want to listen. However, you need to consider modafinil. She was like, well, I don't have it. She didn't know that I had it. And I don't have it. And I don't really want to get on any drugs. And I need to take care of all this work. And I have so much to do. And I don't want to hear about it. So she completely blew me off. And so I was like, hey, look, I have my sleeve in the car. I'll give you one pill because I didn't have that many to give her. I'll give you one pill. I said, you don't have to take it here with me. I don't need proof that you're taking a pill. But within the next day or two, you need to take half a pill before 10 a.m. And you need to take the remaining part of the pill the next day. So eventually she took half a pill and then she took the other half and she was like, it's amazing. She was like, I got all my work done. My house is clean. My daughter got all of her projects done. All of my paperwork was turned in on time. It worked for her. So the next time I saw her, I just gave her a sleeve. I didn't give her a whole box. I just gave her a sleeve. I said, it's the same routine. Half a pill before 10 a.m. And at the end of the sleeve, we'll talk about if it actually made any type of significant change in your routine or in your life. So about a month later, I saw her, and because I'm truly appreciative of this contract, I did purchase her a box of modafinil because I truly appreciate the contract. It's a good contract. It's a good project. And I said, take half a pill before 10 a.m. Now she doesn't even take the fucking pill. She's all involved in everyone else's problems. She doesn't take the pill. And I'm like, the only way you're truly going to get this worked out is to be consistent. Skipping a pill, telling me you're taking it and you're not taking it, this is not for me. This is for you. And it's going to improve your life and it's going to help you out. It's going to put so much of your business in order. You're going to have more time to spend with your daughter, more time to spend with your new husband. And you're going to stop tolerating other people's bullshit, especially when it starts to affect your income. You're going to have better focus. So most days she takes the pill, but she sort of doesn't take the pill. She knows about David Spray. She knows it's not addictive. She's seen the results, but she won't do it. And that's my second friend. And what I realized about a lot of people is that sometimes you are not the source of your problem. Sometimes you are not the cause of your problem. Other people dump their issues on you, and then you have issues that arise from other people dumping their problems on you. So 80% of your problems may be cut out if you just stop internalizing other people's problems.